Good morning, YouTubers. 10:37 a.m. on the 22nd of February 2013. Oh, praise be, there's only 6 days left of this month. Alright. And the reason why I did the good morning earlier was because I happened just to glance, and that's all it was a glance, on what the daily Bible study was, and it is, Lord, remind me how brief my time on earth will be. Remind me that my days are numbered, how fleeting my life is. Psalms 39:4. Life is short, no matter how long we live. If there is something important we want to do, we must not put it off for a better day. And then, our challenge? Ask yourself, if I only had 6 months to live, what would I do? Tell someone that you love him or her? Deal with an undisciplined area in your life? Tell someone about Jesus? Because life is short, don't neglect what is truly important. Genesis, in the morning and evening, Genesis 49:24, his bow abode in strength, and the arms of his hands were made strong by the hands of the mighty God of Jacob. The strength which God gives to his Joseph's in real strength is not a boasted valor of fiction, a thing of which men talk, but which ends in smoke. It is true divine strength. Why does Joseph stand against temptation? Because God gives him aid. There is naught that we can do without the power of God. All true strength comes from the mighty God of Jacob. Notice in what a blessed, familiar way God gives this strength to Joseph. The arms of his hands were made strong by the hands of the mighty God of Jacob. This God is represented as putting his hands on Joseph's hands, placing his arms on Joseph's arms. Like as a father teaches his children, so the Lord teaches them that fear him. He puts his arms upon them. Marvellous, condescension. God Almighty, eternal, omnipotent, scoops him from his throne and lays his hands upon the child's hand, stretching his arm upon the arms of Joseph, that he may be made strong. This strength was also covenant strength, for it is ascribed to the mighty God of Jacob. Now, wherever you read of the God of Jacob in the Bible, you should remember the covenant with Jacob. Christians love to think of God's covenant. All the power, all the grace, all the blessings, all the mercies, comforts, all the things we have flown to us from the wellhead through the covenant. If there were no covenant, then we should fail indeed. For all grace proceeds from it, as light and heat from the sun. No angels ascend or descend, save upon that ladder which Jacob saw, at the top of which stood a covenant, God. Christian, it may be that the archers have sorely grieved you, and shot at you, and wounded you, but still your bow abides in strength. Be sure, then, to ascribe all the glory to Jacob's God. And let's add a little daily light on our daily path that we walk here. Psalms 25:12. Who is the man who fears the Lord? He will instruct him in the ways he should choose. Matthew 6:22. The eye is the lamp of the body. So then, if your eye is clear, your whole body will be full of light. The eyes are the windows of the soul. I've always said that. Psalms 119, verse 105. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Isaiah 30, verse 21. Your ears will hear a word behind you. This is the way, walk in it, whenever you turn to the right or to the left. Psalms 32, verse 8 through 11. I will instruct you and teach you in the way which you should go. I will counsel you with my eye upon you. Do not be as the horse or as the mule, which have no understanding, whose trappings include bit and bridle, to hold them in check. Otherwise they will not come near to you. Many are the sorrows of the wicked, but he who trusts in the Lord, loving kindness shall surround him. Be glad in the Lord, and rejoice, your righteous ones, and shout for joy, all you who are upright in heart. Jeremiah 10:23. I know, O Lord, that a man's way is not in himself, nor is it in a man who walks to direct his steps. And that is some daily light on our daily path. Alright, my brothers and sisters. I shall return sometime later today. I'll try to get back on the Christ, the way, the truth, the life. It depends on how I feel. Allergies, my eyes are watering and everything, so it's hard to read in that today. So I love you guys. Peace be with you.